Welcome everyone, this is Nadia from FlexiWellness. I'm super happy to share with you my new sequence focusing on side length. So go ahead, come on top of the mat with feet hip distance apart, hands in front of your chest, eyes gently closed. Allow to have a faint smile on your face, sending signals to the body and mind that you're entering your yoga practice time. On the inhale, raise your arms up and over the head. Extend the arms. Feel both sides of the body. Feel the hands extending up first. And on the exhale, join the point fingers together. Gently bend from the waist first to the right and then to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Center. Exhale, left. Keep going for a few times like this before you stop on the right side. Hold for a moment. Inhale, center, then go over to the left. Hold for a moment, looking over to the opposite shoulder and armpit. Inhale, center. Bend even further if that feels good over to your right for a nice side stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite side. Beautiful. Relax the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingertips. Stretch the elbows out to the side and keep going with the same nice side movement. Feeling the intercostals, feeling the rib cage. You can stay there, you can relax the right hand down towards the right leg. Extend the left hand up and over. Look over to your left armpit. Keeping the hips nice and stuck, but also still fairly not overdoing it. Inhale, left arm up and over, right hand down towards the floor, hip facing forward, looking over to your left, creating space on the side body. Exhale, release the right hand. One more time, swapping the sides. Going to the extent which feels good. Looking over to your left. Inhale, center, left hand down. And start rocking the shoulders up and down. Hold for a moment, then drop them forcefully. Shoulders up into your ears. Hold for a moment. Drop them forcefully. And one more time. Shoulders up. Exhale. Back down and away. Walk the hands behind your back. Interlace the fingertips. Rock the head side to side. Feel that space we're creating on the upper body. And one more time, send the right hand up and over, glide the left hand towards the left leg. Inhale, center. Exhale. Hands on your hips and then hands on your shin. Lift the right hand towards your chest, find your balance. I just lost my balance here on the video. Having a little humor while you're doing all of it, not being too rigid with yourself. Exhale, making a nice deep circle. Stretch the right leg back. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right leg back. Few circles in the air. On the third or fourth one, step the right leg to the back of the mat for warrior two. Bend the knee above your ankle. Find your left knee connecting with the left ankle. Hands nice and out to the side. Right leg pressing down. Inner thighs connecting with the hips. Inhale, hands up and over the head. Extend the arms. Exhale, flex the wrist. Warrior two. Inhale, hands above the head, legs straight. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Inhaling. Exhale, flex the wrist for warrior two. Further connect with the left knee and left ankle. Reverse for a moment, keeping the left leg straight. Left hand reaching up and over. Feeling again the side length we're creating here between the armpit and the hip on the front leg. Exhale, bend the knee so you can go a bit deeper here, feeling the upper thighs, feeling the inner thighs. Inhale, back to the center. Very gently bend from the waist and start rocking a couple of times back and forth before you reach forward with the left hand and fall from the hips over to your left leg. Inhale, right hand up and over, triangle. Both legs really nice and grounding. Crown of the head extending away of the rest of the body. Inhale, left hand facing down. Left wrist one line, right wrist one line with the right hip bone. You can stay there, or you can take the left hand from below. Exhale, bend the left knee. Walk your forearm top of the left upper thigh. Make a few circles with the right hand. Release the left hand either on the floor or on a block or book if you don't have a block at home. Or side angle variation. Left hand pressing down towards the floor of the block. Right hand one straight line. You can stay there. You can sweep that top hand behind your back towards the outer left thigh. Pausing for a moment. You can stay there or bind behind your back. Left hand sliding below the left upper thigh. Right hand connecting with the left hand. Making sure again it feels good. You're not pushing onto your body. Feel free to use a strap or a belt at home. On the exhale, release the bind. Come left knee one line with the ankle. Right hand on the block. Left hand reaching up and over. Both hands roughly in one line. Right heel pressing back. Exhale, relax the left hand. Relax for a moment. The right hand pressing both hands down. Relax the right knee. Rock a couple of times back and forth. Before you turn to the side like me, or if you have space you can stay exactly as you are. You can use the block or pillow under your hands. And we're coming up onto your right knee, left leg outstretched, left knee facing upwards. Glide the left hand towards the left thigh or left ankle. Sweep the right hand up and over the head. Another lovely lateral side stretch. Just making sure you're not crushing also any weight on the back foot. The left leg in this case. Inhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Relax the hands in front of you. Come back on both knees. Lift the legs off the mat. Tip the weight forward. Lower all the way down. Lift in cobra or come like me into a nice upward facing dog. Exhale. Hips are reaching nice and high. And downward facing dog. Pausing for a moment. Allowing the heels to press down, allowing the palms to connect with the floor. Give permission all 5 fingertips to really stretch away with each other. Allowing the armpits to rotate gently out to the side. Exhale. Step both legs forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, fold from the hips. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up and over, reach up. Palms facing towards each other. Come on the balls of your feet. Lift the heels off the mat. Exhale, relax the heels down. And straight from there, bend from the waist over to your right. Another lateral stretch. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend from the waist over to the opposite side. Keeping the hip fairly facing forward. Feeling again, you see the body coming a bit more open. The more side movements we are doing. Exhale, cactus the hands. Open up to your chest. Then slowly transfer the weight on the right leg. Step the left leg to the back of the mat. Right knee above your ankle. Hands nice and parallel to the floor. Check that your hands are one line with the wrists. Inhale, raise the arms, reach up. Exhale, flex the wrists. Palm pressing opposite direction. Inhale, everything straight, both legs, both arms. Exhale, bend the right knee, flex your palms. Inhale, one more time, extend, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, come into warrior two, palms pressing forward and backwards. The next exhale, glide the left hand towards the left leg, right hand reaching up and over, right leg straight, like a reverse triangle. Exhale, bend the right knee. Move into reverse warrior two. Slowly on the next exhale, come onto your side angle variation. Forearm on the right upper thigh. Left big toe pressing down. Left hand reaching up and over the head. You can stay there or you can make a few circles. Further creating space on the shoulder blades, on your shoulder, on the upper back. You can relax the right hand down on the block or on the floor. Left hand sweeping up and over around the outer right thigh, sitting bone. Last stage will be reaching both hands around the right upper thigh, binding behind your back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly come back to where we came from. Extend the right hand forward, fold from from the hips for triangle. See where your right hand will naturally fall. First, both hands in one line. And if it felt good, walk both hands together into the air like you're holding something. Finding a bit more core engagement there. Exhale, come on the bow of the left leg. Bend the right knee above your ankle. Left hand, one line on the left shoulder. Look over to your right. Finding a twist from the middle back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out for a twist. Inhale. Exhale, relax both hands down. Frame the right leg. Bring both knees together. Or turn like me to the side. Or if you have space again, you can stay exactly as you are. Now we're swapping the side stretch. Left knee one line with the left hip bone. Right knee facing upwards. Heel one line with the knee. Sole of the foot pushing away of the knee. Inhale. Right hand moving up and over. Exhale, folding sideways towards the right upper thigh. Inhale. Exhale, slowly coming back to the center. You can stay on the knees or you can lift the knees off the mat. Tip the weight forward, lower down to modify our foot Chaturanga. Staying in baby cobra here like me or lifting in upward facing dog. And we're all meeting together on the exhale in downward facing dog. Legs fairly around hip distance apart or wider. All 5 fingertips pushing softly down towards the mat. Hips reaching away of the sitting bones, creating a lovely V shape with the body. Exhale, slowly step the left and right leg forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up. Exhale, fall from the hips. Inhale, bend your knees, circle your arms by your thighs, by your sides, by your ears. Raise them up and over. Come on the soles of the feet, toe balance. Exhale, glide the hands by your side, roll the shoulders a couple of times. Keep creating that space. Hover left to right. Find a little easy movement here and twist. Being easy with your body. Exhale, step the right leg back when you feel ready. Turn both legs inwards. Press the outer edges of your legs on both sides. Hands on the hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fall from the hips. Keeping a nice straight spine. You can stay there. You can continue rocking with me left to right, feeling the inner thighs, feeling the outer thighs, feeling the hamstrings. If you feel good, maybe we can sink all the way down, staying on the ball of the right foot, right heel off the mat, right heel pushing towards the right sitting bone, right knee one line with the right ankle. Taking the top hand up and over. Exhale, big circle. Left knee facing upwards at the same time. If that feels too much, though, stay a bit higher. You don't want to tense your body. Remember, whatever you're doing, it should feel good, not that it's painful or pushing your own boundaries, which will be different every day. Remember, yoga is not a competition. It's a really safe place to explore our body and mind. Left knee, one line with the left ankle. The next exhale, covering the sole of the left foot, swapping the sides. Feeling how it feels on this side compared to the other. Then on the exhale, slowly come back up, both legs nice and straight. Again, if you don't have a block, don't worry so much. You can use anything else, or you can use the balls of your fingertips instead of claiming the block, or stack a few pillows or something higher you can use at home. If body allows, release as I am the forearms down and find a few circles from the hips. You're trying to bend the knees and glide the hips up and back. Then come slightly forward when you bend the knees, and again slide the hips up and back. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Very gently turning over to your left leg. Coming up onto knee above ankle. Right leg pressing back. Left forearm on your left upper thigh. Or using the block, gliding the right leg closer. And we're transferring the weight on the left leg. And when you feel ready, we're lifting the right leg off the mat. We're entering a half moon. Left hand one line on the left shoulder, diagonal of your left big toe. Right leg one line on the right hip bone with your right shoulder. Left hand reaching up and over. One line with the lower arm. Beautiful. Exhale. Slowly relax the left leg. If you want, first come up. If you feel tired, go straight away to the other side. If it's okay, just turn around to the right side. Find a few ways left to right, feeling the body. Then bend the right knee above your ankle. Engage your right upper thigh, engage your core. Transfer the weight on your right upper thigh, right big toe pressing down, right hand one line with the right shoulder. Inhale, start lifting the left leg off the mat. If you feel comfortable, start looking over to the top hand. Maybe we can take the hand further up and over, pressing towards the heel on the top leg. Exhale, gliding back down, relaxing the left leg towards the floor, towards the yoga mat. Bend both knees, slowly roll all the way up. So we're coming to the same place we started, and then we're turning towards the top of the mat. Hip distance apart. Find a few wiggles left to right. Find your stability. Engage your upper thighs, palms in front of your chest. Middle finger extended, everything else slightly bent. Inhale, hands above the head. Exhale, bending from the waist to the right. Both upper thighs engage. Imagine you have a block between the inner thighs. You're softly squeezing in. Inhale, center. Exhale, moving to the opposite side. Staying really present here in the body, which is all that matters. That's what you're doing your yoga practice, when you're really present. Inhale, raise the arms and reach them back, interlace the fingertips. Fold from the hips. If that feels too much, keep the palms open instead of interlace. Fold from the hips. You keep folding with each exhale. Chest coming close to your thighs. Head is nice and heavy. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Look up, relax the shoulders back. Nice long spine. Exhale, both leg steps back. Lowering down through full chaturanga or knees on the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Knees off the mat, palms straight. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels pressing down, palms really connecting. Feel your chest moving towards your upper thighs, and the back of the thighs reaching up and back with each exhale. Softly hop forwards, relax the heels down or drop the knees and sweep the legs forwards in front of you. We continue with that lovely side length we're creating. Extend the left leg in front of you. Walk the right heel either towards your left inner thigh or further down. If the knee isn't comfortable, you can always put a block or pillow under the bent knee, removing some flesh from the sitting bones. On the inhale, slightly glide that left hand towards the left leg. Look over to your right. You can stay there. If someone especially have a shoulder injury and hand up and over in this position doesn't feel very opening, if it's okay, extend the right hand up and over, palm facing down. Imagine you're really rotating your chest up towards the sky. Whatever you're doing is all about the side length. It's okay if you're not all the way down, as long as you're opening, rotating the chest like a spiral, just spiraling up towards the ceiling. Imagine the rib cage spiraling up towards the ceiling. Exhale, relax the right hand behind your back. Walk the right hand the outer left thigh onto the post. Bring your right hand towards the right sitting bone. You can stay there, left hand up and over. If you feel comfortable, lift the hips off the mat, balancing on the right knee, left heel. Deep breath in, feel that prana, feel the energy. Deep breath out, relaxing down. Coming back to swap the legs. Bend the left knee into your right inner thigh. Extend the right leg, right knee neutral, facing up. Flex the right foot. Inhale, right arm reaching down towards the right ankle. If your hand is extending enough to hold the toe, grab your right big toe. Inhale, left hand above the head. If that feels good. If not, keep the hand behind your back. Exhale, fold from the hips. Here is folding sideways. Instead of chest facing down, the rib cage of the right side is facing down towards the right upper thigh. Feeling again that side length. Exhale, reversing left hand on the blocker on the floor, hips off the mat. You can feel the energy, prana, walking into your chest, into your whole body space. Exhale, gently relax. Walk both hands over to the right side to undo what you just did in both poses. And then go ahead, extend both legs out to the sides. If you don't have space, turn to one side of the mat. Make sure you're removing flesh from the sitting bones. Allow the knees to face up, and you will slowly start first rocking back and forth so you can get comfortable in our Upavishta Konasana. Walking the hands behind your back, interlace the fingertips open to your chest. We continue with that side line here. Feel the hands, feel the left and right hand. Before we, one more time, extend the left hand towards the left leg. You can also use, again, a pillow or a block below the left hand. Raise the right hand up and over. Palm facing down. Exhale, back to the center. Walk over to the right side. Again, if your hand is easily reaching, hook your toe. You can also use something under your elbow. Inhale, left hand above the head, like almost you're holding your right big toe there. Or even can be further away, remembering it's all about feeling good. Left hand up and over. Exhale, relax the left and right hand. Remember also, if it feels too much, you can always keep the knees bent. So we're finding a few cat-cows here in our Upavishta Konasana. Rounding the back, moving towards the tailbone. Inhale, arching the back, gently moving towards the pubic bone. Before we settle for a forward fold. One more time, rounding, arching, feeling the pelvic floor, feeling the tailbone, feeling the pubic bone, feeling the inner thighs. Giving space to the hips to fold forward. You can hold on to your ankles. You can use a pillow. You can use the block as I am here. Keeping the back nice and extending. And keep checking onto your knees that they stay fairly facing upwards, because they will have the tendency to roll in or out. As mine, they are here. Deep breath in. Maybe you can hook your big toes. Maybe you can keep the hands in front of you. Don't worry how far you are. Just remembering it's all practice. So as long as you're showing up in your mat, you always see improvements. Not only physically, but also mentally and emotionally. Exhale, slowly back up. Walk the hands behind your back, palms align with the shoulders, legs facing both sides of the mat. You'll start rocking the legs side to side. Looking to opposite shoulders, and hold the knees, gently roll all the way down. Bring the knees into your chest. Extend the legs out to the left side of the mat. Cross the left leg above the right. Glide the hips to the right side of the mat. I almost end up here in my flower. So be mindful when you're extending the arms. So slowly taking the right wrist above the left and bending for a banana stretch. Inhale. Slowly back to the center, and then we're very gently changing the sides. Hips are going to the left side. Legs and arms are going to the right side. Recreating the shape of the banana. Directing your inhales and your exhales to the side. back neutral, lower back gently pressing down, closing that natural curvature we have for a moment. Still staying present into your body. Removing the last almost half an hour. Now it's time to enjoy Shavasana or the final relaxation. Extend the legs, allow the toes to face outwardly, or you can allow the knees to open out to the sides, and you can use, if you have a blocks or pillows, to put below the knees. You can also check in this last few moments here before enter Shavasana if you want to do anything else with the body, any other pose. Your spine need anything else. Allowing to close the eyes. Relax the shoulders, relax the back of the head. Releasing any control of the inhales and the exhales. Allowing them to softly come in and out through the nostrils. Feel the air moving through the nostrils on the inhale. Feel the slight pause, and then the exhale is coming. The slight pause, and the next inhale. Slight pause and the exhale. And a slight pause. And there is a constant exchange between the inhales and the exhales. Now imagine these inhales and exhales as your thoughts. Constantly coming and going, coming and going. We're trying to focus in between these pauses, the pauses between the thoughts, and making that space a bit bigger. Without trying too hard though, more like allowing to create a wider pause between the thoughts. So as you're lying down here, Shavasana, allow to fold the inhales and the exhales. Whenever there is a thought coming into your head, come back to the inhales and exhales. Start bringing some life back into the body. And bring the knees into your chest. Rock the head left to right. Then roll over to your right side. Posing in a fetus position, feeling that support of the earth. When you feel ready, come onto sitting. Now to feel the shoulders, feel your body, roll the shoulders a couple of times. And walk the hands in front of your chest, sigh out through the mouth. Anything else to be released here. Remind yourself to keep kindness into your heart. Fans in the throat. Remind yourself to be honest with yourself. Speaking your truth, whatever that might be for you. Bring the hands on the forehead. Feel your inner guidance. Listen to that inner guidance. Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining. This was Nadia from FlexiWellness. Hope you really enjoyed the practice.